course we're doing this summer is one of our core courses at the school called The Roots of American Order, a historical perspective on public policy. Washington, D.C. is the Super Bowl of politics and policy, and there's nothing like having the full immersion experience of being here and just seeing it going on around you.
You take Roots of American Order because you recognize that self-governing peoples are rare people. How did we become a self-governing people? And we try to understand what constitutes the habits, the traditions, the experiences that make it possible for a people to govern themselves. And you get to the Constitution several centuries later, you realize it's a product of something before it. But it's also new. It has to innovate. And so we're very interested in the question of how do we create a constitutional order for a new nation that nonetheless has deep roots.
At Pepperdine for almost 20 years now, with founders ranging from Jack Kemp to James Q. Wilson. We've always taken a more humanistic approach to public policy. We understand that effective policy can only be created when there's an understanding of history in which you're working, especially constitutional history if you're an American policymaker, but also issues of faith and sociology and the whole array of social sciences really need to be applied in the education of effective policymakers. We really want to make sure that the students who are engaging with us in these seminars are not only really getting a lot out of that classroom experience, but they're getting a lot out of the DC experience.
I think taking it in DC kind of gave me a different perspective than I think I would have had if I would have taken it in Malibu. DC is full of learned individuals, people that know about politics. That's probably the best thing about taking Roots in DC, is you get to see public policy in practice every single day.
In addition to actually seeing real world examples that we talk about in the classroom, there's also enormous networking opportunities in Washington. I can tell a student, oh, you should go look at this place, or more particularly, you should go meet this person. And so that is a very unique experience that's just not available to very many students anywhere else.